Well, I think first of all, there's a lot of season left. Um, there's a lot of season left, and this can go a lot of different ways. Um, if we don't play hard, it can go one way. If we play hard and continue to improve, it can go one way. And then there's a lot in between. So you got to make strides toward improvement. You got to understand that it is a long season, and that the race for our conference championship and the lead on our side, it's wide open. It's wide open. We have a lot of things going in our favor going forward. I like our home schedule, and we have a chance, obviously, to get Surge back in the fold and reestablish that chemistry. It's only going to make us stronger. I think there's so much potential still with this team that we haven't even tapped into. So now the whole focal point for this program is improvement. Are we getting better each day? Because once again, we control how the rest of the thing's going to play out. You know, no one's going to let up. Teams do understand they have taken advantage of some deficiencies we have, and we got to correct that, and we could be well on our way to having a great end of the season.
Started off hot, cooled off a little bit, shot his way back out there. Do you feel that's something that maybe at one point the season he would have done, maybe lost confidence as the game went on, and what is that, how have you, at least with his progression, becoming another option?
I think everyone's confidence in Caden from day one has been really high, including his teammates. He's one of the hardest workers on the team. And I tell you, it starts with his defense. He is just absolutely rock solid on the defensive end. And you don't see a lot of that stuff in the stat sheet, but if you saw how much energy and study how much energy he used on the defensive end, you're really impressed off the bat. And on the offensive end, I mean, I want him to shoot it every time he's open. I think sometimes he turns down shots. I think as he's getting more comfortable and he's gotten more reps and minutes, he understands that when he is open, he better let it fly. And he also better start driving the ball some, and he has done that lately. And we got to start running some more plays for him, to be honest, putting him in position to use ball screen offense, to come off screens, ready to fire. And as he gets better, recognizing how teams are defending him, I think you're going to see him have more games like this, you know, the 10, 12, 14-point games, because now you put Surge back in the fold, and at times you got, you know, everyone on the floor can really shoot the ball, and that's important. So now you can't put as much attention on AJ, and that creates more pull and kick situations for him to catch and shoot. So excited about that. And always confident in Caden. Well, I think teams are really physical with him, and they get him in position to, you know, where they can shot fake him and try to get him under the rim and maybe get some fouls there. That's always been a little bit of a crutch for him. He's always kind of going for fakes because he's such a good shot blocker. You know, the other thing you don't understand is how many times, like, this is a very guard-oriented team we played tonight. They drove the ball extremely well. It's hard to guard the drive. There's no question about that. Now, if the first wave of defense breaks down at the guard position, the guys that protect the hole a lot are Jeremy and Pet. So they're always in position where they're the last line of defense and they have to help. So they have so many opportunities to pick up a foul. And that's where those guys have been in trouble, and that's where your perimeter defense has to get better. You have to turn down drives so you're not putting as much pressure on guys. You know, if you go for steals and you get out of position, now there's a lot of pressure on Jeremy to make a play, on Pet to make a play, and we're getting better at that, but we can still get better.
How have you felt about Jeremy's offensive growth? There were times, even early this season, where he could be a little bit invisible in that, and it seems like he's giving you guys pretty consistent 8 to 12, really
I think another kid I've always had confidence he could shoot the ball. You know, I wanted him to shoot the ball a whole lot more last year. Finally hit a 3 this year, last game. And I've run a couple plays the last 2 games to get him the ball in position from 15 feet. I'm very confident in him scoring the basketball. I think when Jeremy gets tired, you see a different offensive player. I think when he's fresh, you see a more aggressive player. But once again, coaching staff and the players, I think, have a lot of confidence in him to score the ball. and he's great around the basket. You know, putting the ball in, tips, all those types of things. And AJ obviously has a great feel for when to get him the ball for the alley-oop as well. He's doing a little more in practice, a little more competition-wise. You know, a little more body-on-body contact. We'll know after an off day tomorrow. Come back Monday, kind of see where he is at practice. But we're pretty, you know, we're confident he's making good strides, I guess is the best way to put it right now.
Thursday a possibility then?
I think Thursday's a possibility. I wouldn't say it's a probability. I'll tell you what, I got booed out the gym. I mean, those fans were just waiting to boo me, I felt like. And, you know, we had a little fun with that. I told Serge I was going to do that because he was, I don't know, he had his Walkman on. He had his headphones on somewhere he shouldn't have had his headphones on. And I told him I was going to keep putting them up at the scorer's table and bringing them back, you know, just to mess with them. But and I really wanted to get with the mess with the students because they were so loud. But we had a little fun with that tonight. Hopefully, no one got offended. So we'll see. I'm sure there'll be you know, an email here and there. But you know, I like messing with Serge.